Every night, something strange happens to you. You close your eyes, lose awareness of the world, and disappear into unconsciousness. From the outside, it looks like your brain is shutting down to rest. But that is not what sleep really is. Sleep is not the brain turning off. It is the brain beginning a different kind of work, quietly rebuilding memory, emotion, and even your sense of self. By morning, the person who wakes up is not quite the same person who fell asleep. Most people think of sleep like a pause button. You spend energy during the day, then sleep restores it at night. That idea is not completely wrong, but it is far too simple. Sleep is closer to a night shift than a shutdown. While you are unconscious, the brain sorts information, edits memory, cleans itself, and recalibrates your emotions. Sleep is not one thing. It unfolds in stages. You pass from light sleep into deeper non-REM sleep, then into slow wave sleep, the deepest stage, and later into REM sleep, where vivid dreaming is most common. Across the night, these stages repeat in cycles. Early on, deep sleep dominates. Later, REM gets longer. That means the brain is not doing one job all night. It is running a sequence. One of sleep's biggest jobs is memory replay. During the day, your brain captures fragments, a conversation, a route, a face, a problem, a moment that mattered. At night, some of those patterns are played again. Not every detail, not randomly. The brain reactivates selected experiences and helps stabilize them. In simple terms, recent memory is replayed and gradually integrated into wider long-term networks. Sleep is asking, what from today is worth keeping? But sleep does not preserve every experience equally. If the brain strengthened everything, your mind would be flooded with useless detail. So sleep also appears to help with selection. Some memories are strengthened, some are weakened, some are linked into larger patterns. Others fade. Sleep is not just storing your day, it is editing it. Another idea in sleep science is that sleep helps reset overall brain activity. During the day, learning changes neural connections constantly. But if everything only grew stronger, the system could become noisy and overloaded. Sleep may help reduce that overload, turning down the overall volume while preserving the patterns that matter most. That helps the brain stay efficient, flexible, and ready to learn again. Sleep is also linked to physical maintenance. The brain generates waste, and sleep appears to support the movement of fluid that helps clear it. Research has linked sleep with the removal of waste products, including proteins associated with Alzheimer's disease, like beta amyloid. That does not mean one bad night causes disease, but it does mean sleep is part of the brain's long-term housekeeping. Sleep does not only affect what you remember, it may also affect how a memory feels. A stressful event at night can feel overwhelming, but after sleep, the event may remain, while the emotional charge has changed. That is part of why sleep on it can work. The facts do not necessarily disappear, but the emotional intensity may be recalibrated. Sleep may help the brain keep the memory while softening the sting. Then there are dreams. Dreams are not just random noise. They often combine fragments, places, people, emotions, symbols, old memories, new fears, and impossible transitions. A dream can stitch together a childhood object, a recent conversation, and a future worry into one strange scene. That suggests the sleeping brain is not only replaying memory, it is recombining it. Sleep is not just an archive, it is a workshop. If sleep sorts memories, lowers noise, supports cleanup, and changes emotional weight, then sleep is not just something that happens to you. Sleep helps make you. You are not a completely different person in the morning, but you are not perfectly unchanged either. What you remember, what you forget, what hurts, what fades, what feels important, all of that may be subtly revised overnight. So why do humans sleep? Not just to rest, not just to recharge. We sleep because the brain has essential work to do while consciousness is offline. It must sort what matters, weaken what does not, support its own maintenance, and reshape the emotional meaning of experience. Sleep is the brain's nightly process of rebuilding itself, quietly reshaping memory, emotion, and identity while you are unconscious. Every morning, you return to the world, but you return revised.